Let's do the Itsy Bitsy Spider and think what we would have to do.
Adrienne Rippey Sheehy is teaching a real estate class at Colorado Mountain College to prepare students to take the state real estate exam. Sometimes she has her students write and sing real estate songs. She says they have to understand real estate to be able to write the songs, and singing reinforces what they've learned. Today, they're singing real estate-related songs.
Do we have any disclosure problems here? You have spiders. Okay? And flood insurance. Flood insurance is provided by whom?
But she does more than just sing the praises of real estate.
And Willie. All right. Well, I'm out of here. Willie and Red are a little too strange to me. I think I'm going to sell off.
Sometimes she has her students act out complicated real estate transactions, complete with props. The state real estate exam and the actual job requires a sound knowledge of real estate law, which can be highly technical, difficult, and dry. That is, except in Professor Rippey Sheehy's class.
It's all memorization. You have to be committed. But Adrienne makes this really fun, and it's a really good time. And she makes it so wonderful that it's so funny, and it's a way to remember it.
Put your left hand in, you put your left hand out, you put your left hand in, you shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Left foot, you put your left foot in.
Everyone has different learning styles, and so what I try to do is kind of hit them whichever way I think is going to work. And particularly with adult learners, there may be some that are more visual learners, some more auditory, or the kinesthetic, where we actually have the hands-on and combination of all three. And the other thing I try to do is a lot of group works, because if you can teach somebody something, then you truly have mastered it yourself. Adult learners, they're very staid, and they want to be. They've got these pictures of what an adult student should be, and it's very sit there and read the books, and whatever you do, don't have any fun. That's not part of learning. Well, I kind of turn that upside down and make it fun for them. I hope, because I learn more when I'm having fun, and it's so interesting to see them come out of their shell and be kid-like.
I was really determined on getting my real estate license. So I decided I was going to take the test once a week, every week, until I passed it.
Her unusual teaching techniques really work. Only 49.5% of the students who took the last Colorado real estate exam passed it the first time. But 63.3% of Adrienne Rippey Sheehy students passed it the first time they took it.
It makes me go to class every day. It's a bit interesting. It's a bit entertaining as well. I've thought of some of her ideas were a bit, per se, childish at first, but when you actually break it down to what you need to know, for example, the very first day that we were at class, she made us learn people's names, which learning people's names is the most important aspect you will need to know in real estate, I would say. I mean, besides, this is just to pass the test, but that's just an idea that she had. And I know everyone's name in that class, which in many classes in college I didn't know anyone's name. So.
She can will it, because she's not in this survivorship tenant. Okay, but what happens then if Red dies?
Even though Rippey Sheehy teaches real estate, she says she's doing something even more important. She's helping adults realize the value of lifetime learning.
I'd like them to appreciate adult learners. I'd like them to know whether these students go on to become real estate brokers or whatever they do with this experience they've had here at Colorado Mountain College, that they're going to be better people for it, that they're stretching their minds, they're stretching their hearts, they're working in an atmosphere of cooperation with other people and respect. And that's where my passion is. It's not necessarily the topic that I'm teaching.
This class is being taught here at the Dillon Center of the Summit campus. It will also be taught in Vail, Aspen, Steamboat Springs, and Rifle.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh.
house and the roads. And we talked about one thing about the roads. There was an appurtenant easement that we had to cross on the way to grandmother's house. Grandmother lived in parcel A.
In Dillon, I'm Nick Eisenberg for the Colorado Mountain College News Service.
Oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you buy that, I'll sell the Golden Gate in free. Did you ever do the free?